Welcome to the video. And today we are going to be doing a beginner's guide to the Hunter Call of the Wild. Make a new game. Now we'll choose a male, because I'm a male. Sure.
You made it here in one piece. Welcome to the untamed wild. Name's Colton Locke, but everyone calls me Doc. I'm the warden up here, and I know just about every nook and cranny of this place. I heard this is your first time in the Pacific Northwest and Lake District. Well, this here's the best hunting reserve you'll find in 100 miles. I've been hunting here my whole life, and I still don't get tired of this place.
So we are at the reserve.
Go ahead, look around. There's a lot to discover around here. Not just the big game. Let's see what you can do. Try to find an animal track around here.
So whenever you find a track like this, if you hit X, if you're on Xbox, then you can find the track. You can investigate them. If you up, it'll go. You can find your inventory, which will have some of your loadout.
Careful. The underbrush can be a bit noisy this time of year. If an animal hears you approaching, you better believe it'll turn tail and run. Or worse.
We just found a doe. So pull out my gun.
There are times when you'll want to be moving fast out here, but not when on a hunt. The animals will hear you coming a mile away.
So if the blood trail, so it depends on the size where you hit. So if you hit a vital organ, it'll look like this. A non-vital will be a little bit more smaller, and then the smallest is if you hit it like in no organs. So if you hit X when you are near your harvest, you can look at it. And if you hit RT, then you can look at where you hit at the animal. Then down at the bottom left, you can see like how much XP you got, how much and that you got for the harvest, the cash, and your session score. Then if you hit
If you
A,
want
then
to
you
get
can.
your bearings, there are lookout points spread out all over the reserve.
So on the map, when you see this like purple area, this is hunting pressure. So hunting pressure will basically affect how many animals are in the area. So when you're in the map, when you hit A, you can place a waypoint. It'll show up on your screen.
Getting your feet moving, I see. Just remember to take a breather before shooting anything. Listen, did you hear that? Calls are really helpful when locating an animal.
Out of another vital organ. So need zones are a very good way to get like deer and really any animal. Ooh, that's a nice one. How do we save? B. A 14 pointer. How far is that from there we go. So this is basically like the trophy kind of like rating system. There's silver, gold, diamond. There's also bronze, and then there's also a great one, which is the best one. And then like female white-tailed deer, for example, do not get like these trophy ratings. It's always gonna be 0. Then you also see the harvest check right below your trophy rating. If you pull that up. So that also affects what medal you get. So let's say I did not hit a vital organ, it would probably be like a silver or bronze. when you look on the map, you can also see tracked animals. So the species, so basically what type of animal it is. Wound severity. So like if I hit a vital, it would say a vital organ hit, but we just got a non-vital. So yeah, the bleed rate, so the amount of blood that is bleeding from the animal. The gender, weight for type and health. Most of those ones that say unknown are you have to unlock from a skill or perk. Speaking of that, so whenever you level up, you can get skill point and perk points, which you can spend in the skills and perks. So with skills, there's Stalker and there's Ambusher. I'm gonna get locate tracks. So there's different levels. For for level 1, the directional tracking cone becomes more accurate and narrower, both in the world and on the map. So we'll get at that. Here's let's go. To see like a number, so whenever you look at the top right of the little thing with the animal, will have a number with some animal. So the number is the class of the animal. So turkeys are class 1. Each ammo is fit for a certain range of class. So for example, my Ranger 243 is fit for classes.
There's no shortage of ways to earn money as a hunter. No shortage of ways to spend it either.
Anyways, this gun is fit for class 2 to 6. This one 2 to 5, and 2 to 6. As you can see, the moose is an 8, so I don't have anything that can that's good for the moose. So if I shot a moose with a weapon that it wasn't fit for it, then it would take a lot longer for it to die, and you would lose a lot of trophy rating. And yeah. Oh, hello, moose. Hi, moose. Some animals will try to attack you. Moose usually don't. In this reserve, there isn't really as many. I feel like there's wolves, for example, or bears. If an animal runs into you, it can damage you.
Would you look at that view? Never gets old, I'm telling you. From up here, you can see a lot of great hunting spots in the area. Valmont's not only where Hope set up camp, it's also famous for the railroad bridges along the old North Pacific line. Keep an eye out for them if you can in between blacktail hunting. Or, why not use them as vantage points? I once bagged a whitetail from the Runaki Bridge. Be sure to stop by one of the outposts. You can find pretty much anything you need there.
So if you're on the map, if you look at the top right, you can find. So there's will be a little 2 boxes. So for right now, it says one yellow stocking up. So that's the mission name that you're doing, and then the box beneath it says what you need to do. So for this, I need to visit an outpost. Outposts are pretty good because you can. They work as like a fast travel point, and you can sleep there. So there are also different types of calls as well. Jeez. So each animal has every animal has two different types of calls, like a warning call, so a mating call, a warning call, and then rabbits have a warning thump, and then there's also you can also hear when they're fleeing. I should probably get into calls. So if you can see the roe deer caller, so you'll see another new box shows up. It says affected species, and below that says roe deer, northern roe deer, and northern red jack. So those are the animals that will come to you if they want to. The range 200 meters. Duration, so that's the amount of time that'll take that the effect will be on an animal. And then the attraction strength, so the likelihood that you will get an animal to come. And we also have a deer bleach, so which works on white-tailed deer, black-tailed deer, mule deer, and sika deer. It works on animals 150 meters away, and it works for 90 seconds. As well as we have a printer jackrabbit caller, which works on pretty much anything that uses a jackrabbit.
Nice place, right? You won't find a soft bed in many parts around here. Don't forget to stock up before heading out.
So in the
If you ever
lodge,
need a place to rest, there's a cabin in each outpost. I had them gutted and redone last season.
basically just took my words. So this bed you can sleep in when you
Hey there,
rest.
you know that guy I mentioned earlier, Hope? Well, looks like he's been having a bit of a problem lately. He's been camping out over at Balmont a couple weeks, but coming back last night, he found his camp turned on its head. Some food was taken, and apparently the place looked like it had been really messed with. I don't know if it was an animal or some tourist troublemakers, but I'm up in Topeka all day and can't look into it. Listen, I know you probably have other plans, but you're in the right neck of the woods, and I'd sure be grateful if you could just stop on by and have a look.
Go soon. Anyway, so if you hit rest, you can see. So it'll have like a time, and then you can select. So like, let's say I want to sleep till
Hope
like.
showed up here 2 years ago. Said something about getting off the grid. I heard he lost his family in an accident while he was deployed overseas in the Army. Hit the poor guy hard. I guess out here you only need to look out for yourself. It's easier that way. Not the most cheerful fella, to be honest, but he's earned his peace for sure. Let's find out whoever did this.
Okay. So let's say I want to sleep till like 9. Then I could click so that I could rest, but there is a cost, and it will it will slowly go up, and then after, let's say you don't use it for a little bit, it will eventually go back down to its normal, like 250 or whatever. And then these little like lockers. So this has like a shop or like a store that you can buy stuff. There's some stuff that are free. Let's buy a bunch of these free bullets. What we really want is we want the Palmer. Let's unlock them. If we go down to storage, you can see our. Ooh, I don't know that. We can see loadouts. So you get 5 free loadouts, and then the rest of the loadouts you have to buy. How much are they? Okay. There's ammo. Buckshot, okay. Sights. Doors. Oh, ooh. Let's get this. So we have a buck start wheeze. So I guess we'll get rid of that. Gas. Get rid of the. I don't think I need that. We have Sentinel Eliminator. I probably wouldn't like spend a lot of money to use. I would use like these free 50, but I don't think they work the best. I'd rather save your money on like in the store. There's like if you go down lures, there's like scents. I would rather buy those. Oh, I forgot. There's turkeys. There's decoys as well. At some point you get ducks, I think. Not sure when. At some point you get first aid kits. Those are pretty good. You can get cool. The backpacks are not really worth it because they increase your noise and visibility. There is a skill that pretty much does the same thing. I prefer that. I think you got okay. Whenever you can, I recommend trying to get these because these have like a rangefinder in them. Those are good. These I would not really worry about because I think you get free ones. Yeah, you get a bunch of free ones. And they weigh a lot. I don't think I need the buckshot either. Yeah, I think this should be it. Nope. You can hit X to save them, to save your loadout. So basically, if you like had a different loadout, you could go back to it and it would just keep that loadout. I'm gonna get rid of this. Nope. There's also perks, which pretty much works the same as perk points. So every other you get a skill point or a perk point every time you level up. And it's usually in a pattern. It's usually skill point, perk point, skill point, perk point, skill point, perk point. I can't speak. Yeah. Codex, which basically just has like information on the reserves, wildlife, and then if you forget something, you can look at the tutorial log. So, like for example, if they want to learn about like backpacks or something, like there you go. Like trophy lodges. Okay. So this basically what so whenever you harvest an animal, you can save it. And whenever you do save it, you can taximize it, and then it goes to your trophy manager, which you can access in that locker, or that it was just talking about with the store and stuff. And you can take it there, and then you can just like hang it up somewhere. Challenges, good way to make money. I probably wouldn't worry too much about it. And if you want to do something, you totally could. And system, that's just like settings and then, yeah, that's about it. I think I want to talk about here. The characters, you can edit your character. Trophy manager, pretty much what I was talking about before. Let's see. Okay, I can't texturize that. No, oh no, I can't texturize it. How much? 3,000, sure. Texturize him. A garage. There. So I do have a few DLCs. So like this is a DLC. Like these are DLCs. I would recommend getting this because this allows you to move around a lot quicker. Kennel. That is also a DLC that I do not have on here for the moment. So you can you can like buy some dogs. So yeah, that's about it. Let's see. I think we're gonna go over to the lake here. What time is it? Oh. So there also with the need zones that I was talking about a little bit before at the start. So there's feed zones, rest zones, and drink zones. So right now in I'm pretty sure it's every single reserve, white-tailed deer are currently drinking at their zone. So basically, it's like there's gonna be a bunch of groups of deer or animals that come here and drink. They each had their own time. Let's try and go in a little bit quietly and slowly. That's it. Yeah, I should have brought that blind. There's some different ways to hunt. Am I going crazy?
There.
Oh.
Use your binoculars to get a closer look.
Is that deer just levitating? That is a small, that's a small one. So is this like that? Okay, how far are they? No, I actually might be able to, start reset them. Go into my inventory. Lower is... the far is. Oh shoot, man, come on. Where is he? He should just try to double-plate him, maybe. Oh. That is a small one.
White-tailed deer are often slightly bigger than the blacktail, but they're quicker to flee if they sense danger.
What's this? Coyote.
You'll find coyotes all over the reserve, so they're not the most difficult to hunt. They're pack animals, so they respond well to collars, but they can also get aggressive when alerted. So be careful. Be careful when hunting black bear. Not only are they unpredictable, but they also make very little sound and leave few tracks. You can sneak up on one without realizing it. Fortunately, they'll probably notice you before you them, and will keep their distance.
Oh, there's a bigger one. So you hit B if you're on Xbox, or circle when you're on PlayStation. You can crouch, and if you hold it down, then you can go prone and start crawling. Let me see if I can get that bigger buck there. Where'd he go? Let's go pro now.
Be sure to aim for its vital organs. Heart and lung shots mean quicker kills, less painful.
There's a smaller one. I'm gonna go for this guy. That's pretty good. So if you hit the analog stick down, then you can like hold your breath whenever you're aiming. But if you hold your breath for a little bit, then you start shaking like you're freezing or something. I don't even know. You always want to reload whenever you can, because who knows, like a bear might just try and chase you. Or a deer might chase you, I don't know. Yes. So what I often do is I often check the map to see.
Keep track
Yeah.
of where the wind is blowing. Animals will pick up your scent easily if they're downwind from you.
I forget what I was gonna say. Anyways, if you look at the compass, then you can see like wherever the green the cone thing is facing. That's where the wind is blowing. I'm tracking moose.
I noticed you're after moose. Tough animals, I tell ya. Be sure to bring the right caliber weapon to bring them down. Oh, and while their eyesight ain't too good, their smell is. So keep your scent and the wind in mind.
I was over here. That's okay. That's why you're not finding it. Oh, there we go. You went this way. Will I find him? Bear. Oh no, it's not a bear.
Gentle now. Take a deep breath to steady your aim.
Here's you going around the lake. There he is. Got him. Which is silver. Oh, he's only a 6-pointer. Okay. Looks a lot bigger to me. Hey, that was a barely hit. So whenever you aim, you usually want to hit like a little bit behind the shoulder, kind of like in real life. Cool. There's a few different ways to hunt. You can stalk an animal, which is basically you just like find, like, for example, like I should like find this track and I just like follow it until you like hear it or see it. So what I usually do is I usually get like a hunting structure, like a tripod stand, a tree stand, or a blind, and I just sit and wait and trying to call them in. That one's a little bit more boring, unless you're in like an open area where there's like usually more like animals. Usually, like, if it's like a big field, then it's gonna have like a lot of animals and feed zones, and yeah. Dropping tracks. They're very simple. Beneath the drop, like I'm just like right. It'll just say if whether it's if you look at the little hologram thingy or whatever, little pop-up. I mean, so if you look at the pop-up, whenever you investigate them, then it'll say whatever, show you whenever it's fresh. So there's a few different like states. There's just now, fresh, or very fresh, fresh, old, and very old. If it's very old or like old, then they're usually pretty much gone. And the thing about this game is like it's not like just whitetail deer. There's like ducks, birds, bears, goose, pigs, goats. There's lots and lots of animals. And then each animal has like its own like payment. Also like deer aren't really the best. I think the best one is either like saltwater, is like crocodiles or lions, something like that. I'm not sure where I'm going. Oh, coyote. I kind of like one of you. They seem to have like these predators. I should have kept my jackrabbit collar. I could have. So, predators, such as like coyotes, are nice because even though they're small, or like foxes, even though they're small, they pay a good amount of money. In the bedding zone. Oh, okay. That's not a coyote. I didn't mean to wake you up. Okay, jeez. How much money do I have? Not a lot. Okay. Let's go to my trophy lodge. I'm gonna create a lodge. I'm gonna go to it. Right, so if you hit up, you can switch between modes. So go into edit mode, I think. Yeah, edit mode. This is a little bit different because it has like this animal goes here, whatever. Most like in DLCs and stuff, you'll not have that. It's just like whatever size you want. Like you could put like a tiny goat here. It doesn't make sense. Like damn, I switch button here. That's pretty similar to my first diamond. I want here. Where do I want to put this? I'll put you here. The one like annoying part about this is like there's like not a lot. You can't put every animal like for I don't think there's a spot for ducks, for example. This is like that's one place right there where you can put like pretty much anything you want. And also it's pretty small too. There's one that you can put like weapons and like stuff it. So basically whenever you're here, so like there's like the wall mounts, and there's these, and then there's also I don't think there's any here, but yeah, there's some like little like small kind of like things that go on table, like little like circle things like you put like ducks and stuff on, and like bunnies, rabbits, whatever. You know. You can also technically put like birds on like these, turkeys and stuff. Alright, so like there's this one. So this is the one that has like gun displays, and then this one's my favorite because like or no, not that one. This one, I mean. This is my favorite. That is not a lot. This was my favorite because I have like a second account on like PlayStation. This is like my favorite one because like I usually hunt like kind of like ducks, like birds, as well as like deer. And this has like some good like small game and like a little bit of everything. This one has like pretty much also a little bit of everything. I don't think it has as much like small game stuff. It has more. I think it's more special because it has like the gun displays. I keep hitting the wrong button. Also, so after you place down a trophy, you can look at here, and you can delete a trophy. Okay, it's weird. You can retrieve the trophy, and then up here it'll have like okay, this right here. This has it has like the last unsaved harvest. So like for example, if I want to hunt or to put up that last deer that I harvested, that I could. I would usually so also, oh yes, there's also, so these two come with, so there's also reserves. These two come, I think these two come with the game. And then there's all of these that you can buy, and then including this one, I got like a bundle, so it came with this one. This one has, this one is pretty fun because it has like lots of, it's pretty clear, and then there's also like, bison, which moves pretty slow. So, oh, then when you'll see when you go to, so yes, investigate. Oh, so you can also like change their pose as well. And then you can just do that. If I put this guy on, nope, that's under here. I can have some different poses. Not sure what it is. Yeah. What did that? That looks cool. Alright, let's go back. Oh. I think we're gonna. Tents are basically just like portable, tents are basically just portable outposts. Just with like cheaper sleep. Like you can, it's cheaper to sleep, I think. Blinds are blinds. Basically just tents that you can hunt in. Tree stands. You just put in trees, and so any highlighted tree, these areas on the tree, you can put your tree stand on. If there's no trees, I'd recommend one of these. Here's okay. Yeah. It's nice that they gave you like stuff you could like. Yeah, they definitely are not cheap. I'm gonna just slap a blind over here. So I guess while we're moving over here, we can talk about how you can discover zones. So like some need zones and stuff like that. So each drink zone will just have like a feed zone. Feed zone is gonna have, like you saw, just kinda like at the beginning of the video, it's gonna have like some kinda like just like clipped grass and some clipped grass, and it'll be highlighted.
I spotted some tracks earlier, close to where you're at right now. I'll send the coordinates.
Drink zones are just basically a bunch of footprints that are just like lead literally to nowhere, pretty much. It's just a pile of footprints from like an animal. Okay, where are you? So you can see it. And then each one will have its own like little like logo or like symbol. So drink zones have like a little water droplet. Like leaf will be, leaves are eating zones. Feeding zones, whatever you want to call them. I'm not sure. I don't think I've discovered any. But rest zones are going to have just kind of like bedded down grass. So you're going to go into one of these, to like a blind, for example. There'll be some windows you can look through, and then you can just sit and call them in. Use binoculars, you scan the woods. If you find something, you can shoot it. I guess this worked for a little bit. Work on something else. That's actually good.
If I talk a little slower, do you?
I think we will wrap up here, and the next episode I think we'll go to Silver Ridge Peaks and hunt some there. And if you enjoyed this video, please considering liking and subscribing. And see you in the next video. Okay.